Hey people, we should be live. It is Tuesday, July 25th, 11:38 a.m. and about 22 degrees Celsius. I see Zach McNally, Wesley, Transportation Land, Steph Curry, Harjot, Sheena Roberts, I Like to Walk, PJMA, CSA is here, and some others joining in. Welcome to a Tuesday morning live stream in lieu of a regular video. I'm just sitting down on a wet bench. Let me just get up here. But there I am, all ready to go. I'm just watching myself get up on my own stream. All right, let's get moving here. Marge is here, MGM Reviews is here. So this is King Street West. I just got to change a setting on my phone as a streetcar goes by. We're in the entertainment district, but I'm going to be heading south. Pine Soul is here. He says, morning, nice view. Why? Thank you very much. Good morning to you. So that's a look to the east along King Street. And straight ahead there, just to the right of the Ritz-Carlton, is the CN Tower peeking out. It's kind of an overcast day. The sun peeks out from time to time. I think we're supposed to get some rain at some point. But we are off. I have an idea. Maybe we could head down to Love Park again and just briefly pass through there as we watch this westbound 504 King Street car go by. And we are already at nearly 100 viewers, and the stream just got going. Thanks, guys. Just a friendly reminder to like, subscribe, yada yada. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of the next live stream. I typically go live 3 to 4 times a week. I go live Sundays on the Johnny Stumbles channel, although I didn't last Sunday. Jeanette Morales is here. Hello, Jeanette. Brian saying hi. But the live schedule might be reduced a little bit, as I'll be going away soon. Hello, Low Bar 77. And we did it. We cracked 100 viewers within 5 minutes. I was up late last night. I was watching the Blue Jays. That game didn't finish till after 1 a.m. But they took care of business. This is Simcoe Street. It is not my birthday. Am I going to check in on the lovely green water at Love Park? The lovely green water that is supposed to be green, perhaps. Perhaps I will. Just feels like a nice day to be out. Peter Stock, long time no see. Are you still down in Florida? Ron DeSantis land? Disneyland? Or I guess that would be Disney World. This is Emily Street, and I bet if you asked most people in Toronto where Emily Street is, no one would have a clue. But there it is. Clayton Crawford in the house. Hello, Clayton. Naughty Brown dropping in. So this is University Avenue coming up, so I'm gonna book her right here. And we're gonna head south. And way, way, way off in the distance there, you can see Queen's Park, the Provincial Legislative Assembly. Peter says he just got back. You're in Toronto at your new place. So this is south down the west side of University Avenue. Brad Palmer is here. So in a week from today, I might be live streaming from a very different place. Stacy is here, SR Gotts, host of the Locked On Yankees podcast. Are the Yankees buyers or sellers? They're what, 2 games out of the last wildcard spot? What they should be doing is selling Brian Cashman. Get him out of there for a bag of chips. Maybe that'll improve their fortunes. Baltimore is looking beastly. Tampa Bay. And the Jays are no slouch. And Boston is nipping at their heels as well. Tough division to try to make the playoffs in. And we're at Wellington. There's people in Beer Town. What time is it? I guess it's almost noon. For me, it's like the ass crack of dawn pretty much, but there's a look west along Wellington Street. So this is the west end of the financial district. So if you're wondering where we're headed, I'm gonna swing by Love Park. We'll see what the water situation is there. Plus it's always a nice spot to check out. I think I wrote East Bayfront in the title, which means I'll be walking east along Queens Quay. Vivian forgot to say good morning to your boss. We got to think of a penalty or fee for that. Why do I have employees if they're not stroking my ego, right? Maybe I should rebrand my channel to X and just copy the genius of Elon Musk. We will visit Toronto for the first time a week from today. Thank you for your great videos. You're welcome, and I hope you enjoy your time in Toronto. There's like at the Tower Marge for a nice cold latte, $6.99. Thank you, Marge. You're certainly keeping up with the price of inflation, because that's about what a latte will cost. It's a little early to be having an iced coffee for me. I don't feel like going to the bathroom in 20 minutes, but thank you, Marge. I will pick one up this morning, or early afternoon, I guess. It's 11:49. There's like 11 minutes of morning left. Thanks for the $6.99. There's a look at Union Station. And we've got the Royal York on the left. So this is Front Street West that I'm crossing. Tourist season, so there's throngs of people out on Front Street West. A lot of people with their little rolling carry-ons. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to start thinking about what to bring and what to pack. But this is south on York Street. So goodbye, Financial District. And hello, South Core. Starling asks if I'm going to see the Barbie movie. Oh, it smells like, oh, it smells like an open air pissoir here. No, I have no plans on seeing Barbie. Why is this person running kind of towards me? That was weird. Hello, Dave. So it was 22 when I started the stream, but it's supposed to get up to 26 today. It's already starting to feel a bit muggy. And this is Bremner Boulevard just up ahead. What about Oppenheimer? I don't know, my mind's not really on movies right now. With the big trip looming and trying to get content lined up for the channel for while I'm away. Am I currently on Lower Simcoe Street? No, Lower Simcoe Street is west of here. Lily's going to see Oppenheimer today. Another person mentioning that movie. So this is Bremner. There's the Sky Dome straight ahead. And Raptors Way and Scotiabank Arena. Vivian Johnson for a donut to go with that coffee, trying to butter me up. May have to leave early, Vivian. Thank you for the $5. Vivian Johnson. It's always good when your employees pay you. Thank you, Vivian. Hello, Hero Harmony. I cannot remember the last time I had a donut. Happy birthday in advance, Lily, as well. There's the CN Tower straight ahead. Everyone's going to see Oppenheimer right now. So we're gonna go swing through Love Park. Daryl says good morning. These morning streams are a break from working at home. Glad you appreciate it. Mike Landry, $5 for whatever you want. Now you're talking my language, Mike Landry. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Marge. For whatever I want, eh? Can I put it towards more super chats? I don't think it works like that. Thank you, Mike. The last donut you had was filled with vanilla custard. Yes, it's noisy. We are crossing Lakeshore with the Gardner Expressway above it. Getting close to the waterfront. Jellybean in the chat. Good morning, Jellybean. Boardwalk Brad celebrating 26 months of membership. Holy shit. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad, for the literal years of membership support. Thank you, sir. Vlad is here. So we are at Harbor Street. And over there is Love Park. We're gonna go dilly-dally around Love Park. SR says, be careful around the ice condos. May get hit by falling chair. I think you're 1,000 times more likely to get hit by one of these awesome Toronto drivers like this guy. And by any riffraff from the ice condos. And thanks again, Boardwalk Brad, and Mike and Marge and Vivian. And those ice condos, no one wants to see the front view. Stacy was referring to are these two Airbnbs in the middle. Boardwalk Brad, $6.99 super chat. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. $26 months of support and sending supers. Thank you so much, sir. Hey, someone else got stuck in the intersection. Where am I walking to today? I think we're gonna go east on the waterfront, but we have made it to Love Park. Goth Kiss is here. Where this water being green is actually part of a natural process. Everyone started freaking out about it, saying the city screwed up. But this is a naturally filtered pond. There's no chlorine or additives. So this is kind of like if you ever had a fish tank, you know, before you get your bacteria cycle in check, things get out of hand. Please show me some love. Love Park was designed and built as a natural pond which mimics a wetland and uses a natural water filtration system, not chlorine. This type of system takes some time to balance the water chemistry before the green hue and foggy pond water subsides. This may take a few weeks, but the pond water remains safe and is monitored and maintained as required. So be rest assured, this green look here is intentional. I actually think it looks pretty good. Redcoat Phillip is here. I think it has the added effect of keeping people out. But what I'm gonna do, this might be a new thumbnail shot. I'm just gonna put the camera down for a second. I remember I came here on a live stream when it first opened. All right, that's good. That's me, hello.
Hey, appreciate you.
Do you want to be on live stream? Ran into a viewer?
What up, what up?
Awesome.
Johnny Strides, you the man.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
Have a good one. Cheers. Ran into a viewer. Awesome stuff, friendly guy. I don't know where Ken keeps finding these dinguses from. Johnny swims. So people were freaking out so much that they had to put a whole bunch of these signs up around it. Even I made a video coming down to check out the green waters of Love Park. But it's all just part of the natural process. Ooh, that sun is coming out. I kind of wish I'd put on some sunscreen. Oops. Oops. There's a cafe here. This place is going to do a lot of money with Love Park right here, also being at the base of a big office tower. Look at that view. If I was not streaming right now, I would buy a snack and a coffee and sit down. I was gonna say, let's walk around the perimeter of the park, but the Ken Continuum, $2 super chat. Is that the real Ken Continuum? What's that all about, eh? Ken Continuum? Thank you. Ken, all the way from Pembroke. I'm just putting my phone down for a sec. I'm gonna try to weasel another thumbnail here. If you don't know who Ken is, check out his channel. I think I still might owe him like a collab together. But if that was fake Ken Continuum, I can't even talk today. Thank you, Ken. Either way, real or fake, but I'm assuming that's real. Clark Kent says, is that the same Ken that runs into dinguses?
See?
That's what
He's got a dingus magnet attached to him. Get yourself some anti-dingus repellent with that, just in case. So basically, anti-dingus repellent, that would probably be like the opposite of you, right? So I need some like short-haired person with me who wears shorts and comfortable shoes, and they hate the Beatles. Would that be a sufficient anti-dingus repellent? Someone who enjoys espresso and eats a lot of meat. And likes short chicks. All right, I should shut up now. Thanks, Ken. That's an awesome view. I love those towers straight ahead. I wish they weren't being pinched in by these glass buildings, but cool stuff. Lowbar77 just became a channel member. Lowbar77. Welcome to channel membership. Whenever I don't post a video in the morning, my views take a massive dive. And then I try to pull them back up with the live stream, and that seems to be what's happening now. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. We are almost at 300 viewers, 294. Jeanette got the joke. That was not a reference to Megan being tall, but it totally was. There's Pier 6. I could go right here and head through the Harborfront Center, but we're going to save that for a future stream. Lobar says, I've been a fan for a long time. It's about time I pony up and support you. Thank you, Lobar. I'll just not disclose where that money goes that supports me. I have a Chinese checkers gambling addiction that you are supporting. Thank you very much.
Aren't you the guys who won the $10?
All right, let's dilly-dally around the waterfront. I was going to just head east along Queens Quay. But let's cut through Harbor Square Park on the way. I was actually here yesterday. I finished a video here and then I started one here. Over on that side will be a very busy Harborfront Center. And here's kind of an iconic view. Jelly Bean says Zanzibar. I don't think I've ever been inside Zanzibar. I went inside the brass rail once, like over 20 years ago, but I don't ever recall going in there. This is Harbor Square Park West. Clayton Crawford says thumbnail, thumbnail. We should take a tour boat, perhaps. I might be going to the islands later this week. And if I do, I'd be taking a private taxi. Marge has become a member. Thank you, Marge. Dopey Tripod has been to those aforementioned establishments. It's such a nice day, it's hard not to be drawn to the waterfront. It's a massive boat right there. Clem was just at the St. Lawrence Market on Sunday and couldn't believe all the changes around here. There are more high-rise construction cranes in Toronto than any other city in North America, and it's been like that for over a decade, and it's not even close. Clark Kent says, have I streamed from Center Island? I have once. I did not have the best signal out there. Hennigan Horror Show. Hey, Johnny, hi, everyone. Hello, Matt, or Matthew. I was going to take a look at your latest work on the Sunday night Stumble stream, but I didn't get around to streaming on Sunday. Next time I go live from home, I will. Well, welcome to the stream, Hennigan Horror Show, who is tuning in all the way from beautiful British Columbia. And Emil is from Highgate Park, Birmingham, England. There's a water taxi. I'm about to drop an incredibly controversial opinion. One that will piss off a lot of people, particularly from BC, but I don't care. And again, Horatio says, when's your trip? In a week. Give or take. But if you're ready for my opinion, I'm going to say downtown Toronto's waterfront, as patchwork as it is better than Vancouver's. And why would I say that? Because Vancouver's waterfront is 28 kilometers of an uninterrupted walking and cycling path. But that's it. That is all it is. There is nothing else to do there. There was one restaurant put in, and like NIMBYs fought like hell to prevent it from going in. They tried to put in like beach volleyball courts and some small parks, and everyone fought like hell for the waterfront just to be nothing but a 28-kilometer footpath. At least here, there is shit to do, there is shit to see. It's not just people lonely walking around. Jessica Temporal, $10. I could see you from my balcony when you were at Love Park. Jessica, that means you live within a stone's throw of this awesome waterfront. Thank you, Jessica, for the $10. You're always welcome to drop in and say a friendly hello on these live streams. Hennigan Horror Show says, oh, that is controversial. Jellybean says better than Chicago too. Well, Vancouver has like the most potential for an amazing waterfront, but the problem is they have all these luxury high-rises along it, much like Toronto, but the people in those luxury high-rises treat it like their own personal backyard. And anything that would make it good or desirable for other people to come visit it, they turn away because they want it to remain like end up with this. I know some people are going to strongly disagree with me, but I will take this any day over that. Hennigan Horror Show says, I find navigating the city of Toronto much easier than that of Vancouver. Wesley says, have you ever been to Oakville? I've done a video from Oakville before. I think about 2 years ago. I had a friend who had to go to Oakville, and they were taking a lift. They had a medical appointment that was going to take about an hour. And I was like, hey, I'll jump in that lift and make a video. There's a look to the west. Jessica says it's great to walk by the water during work breaks for sure. Clem says they call that NIMBY, you mean? We got NIMBYs here too, but fortunately, what's left of our waterfront is at least public and utilized in a much smarter manner. And it's actually getting better. One of the biggest mistakes in this area was actually these condos right here behind me. They kind of block the view of the waterfront. So I am heading east now along Harbor Square Park East. Zach says, have I ever been to Oshawa? I have driven through Oshawa. I considered planning a video there once, and I looked at like the route from the GO train station into town, and it looked incredibly annoying. And I just put that on the back burner and never got back to it. I was like, man, build your GO stations to the city center, please. Not just some giant parking lot in the middle of nowhere. Well, suburb's got a suburb, I guess. Roddy says, how long are you going to keep going? I don't know. We're what, 41 minutes in? I would say another 50 minutes or so at least. So out there are the Portlands, and you can see one of the new Cherry Street bridges straight ahead. And I made a video featuring that yesterday. Jelly Bean says I should never walk this far south.
It's Johnny.
Hello.
Follow you every day, man, from Arizona.
Oh, wow. We're live streaming right now.
I can't believe I met you.
Well,
we watch you every day.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you. Enjoy Toronto.
Take care.
Cheers.
I can't believe
He kept saying, I can't believe I met him. All the way from Arizona. Tuning in. So we're going to head, oh, it looks like there's a packed ferry ready to take off. There's the smaller ferry. But just behind it, they're still loading people on. Yeah, we've ran into multiple nice viewers already on this stream. That ferry is still loading, so I don't think it's going to take off for a few more minutes. This one's coming back, it looks like. MD Arif says, hey Johnny, what's up? Hello. Is this thing taking off or what? I'm growing impatient. Maybe by the time I walk past it, it will have departed. These are the ferry docks. There we go. It is taking off. And a new one is coming in. That one on the right was from Ward's Island, and the one in the middle that's packed is going to Center Island. Anyone here wanting to go to Center Island has got to wait for that ferry to ping pong back and forth. I have a feeling most of these little ones are going to Center Island. There's an amusement park there called Centerville. I did a video with CJ Hoyle, a fellow Toronto YouTuber. We did a couple of videos actually, riding our bikes around the Toronto Islands. Those were narrated videos. was neat. We'll have to do something like that again. This is the foot of Bay Street coming up. There's Look North up Bay. And in the center of the shot there is the Scotiabank Arena. Best Times Reborn says hello to Johnny and all. Hello. Is that really Ken Continuum or an imposter? I'm pretty sure that was the real deal. But we are going east along Queens Quay West. Oh, my apartment is calling me. One sec. Hello? Hi. Yeah, I'm not home, but as long as they lock the door, that's fine. Okay, yeah, they can enter. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm having some work done to my apartment. And that was my building asking if they could send maintenance staff into my unit. I got nothing to hide. I rolled up any dead bodies into long carpets and well, I'll just stop that joke right now. It was going to a grim place, but yeah, that's all that was. They need your permission to enter your unit for any reason. I got no problem letting someone in. I've been in this unit since like 2014, and some of the wallpaper in my bathroom has started to peel off, and it was looking pretty gross. So they're fixing it. I just got my air conditioner like completely cleaned out. Here's Alexandro's world famous Euros. No one look under the patio. So we are at the foot of Yonge Street. Look at all them water taxis. So typically the waterfront is a bit busier more to the west of here, which is where I just came from. But we are going east. And to look north from the foot of Yonge Street, the street that divides Toronto into east and west. Some have incorrectly called it the longest street in the world. It is not, but you can go from the south end of the city, or at least the mainland, all the way up to Steeles at the very north end up Yonge Street. Michael Jordan calling me the GOAT. That's high praise from the 4th or 5th greatest basketball player of all time. Thank you, Michael Jordan. Who is better than Michael Jordan, you ask? I think Jean Tabak and Oliver Miller, A.C. Earl. I'm not just mentioning former Toronto Raptors centers. You're somewhere in that top 5. Yes, Captain John's used to be straight ahead. And they've added a ramp here and a little staircase. This was not here before. You used to have to just like navigate the parking lot to get to this area. Captain John's was docked straight ahead here. They're blasting their hoses off of that boat. What's that all about? Another island ferry taking off. Here's sat Captain John's. On the left, I think this is Pier 27, kind of a funky condo complex, but it's got this nice waterfront promenade. You could really use like a cafe here, I think. It's a little too Vancouver-y. Nice walkway, but nothing to do. That area straight ahead is the Portlands, which, yes, comes awfully close to the Toronto Islands. And I think that's Tommy Thompson Park lurking behind. It's definitely a bit quieter here if you're like the pack your own lunch and food kind of person. This isn't a bad spot. But we're gonna head over to Sugar Beach. Naughty asking how many children my mom had, to my knowledge, 2. For the record, to my knowledge, I've had none. This is a no pet relief area on the right. What about humans? Can they relieve themselves? There's a picture of a dog. What's the other one there? I get that your dog can't. Oh, one's a dog peeing, the other's a dog pooping. I would have just drawn one dog doing both at the same time. I guess the sidewalk is over here. Fans Buses Gaming has joined in. Jelly Bean, $10 for a Barbie movie ticket, coffee, or IPA. Jelly Bean, thank you for the tenner. I will have one of those. I'll look west, but we're going to be going east here. Some more big developments going in. This whole area is transforming. Hey, look at that. My watch says walk detected. No shit. Thank you again, Jelly Bean. City of Light says good morning. So I'm going to spin around and we're going to get a pretty funky view of the financial district in a second. I've always liked this view. And straight ahead where the Toronto Star building is, right next to it, is an awesome development going in. One of the two tallest buildings, not just in the city, but in the country, is starting to rise. Lisa is here. This east side of the waterfront has always been kind of neglected, traditionally. It'll be interesting to see it turn into like a full-blown residential community with a sugar refinery in the center of it. At least it smells really good. So I'm gonna make a right just up ahead here and we're gonna pop into Sugar Beach. Oh, there's a cafe, but it's busy. There's a bunch of people waiting. That's a Dark Horse. I went to a Dark Horse cafe up on Geary Avenue, I believe. And a stream I did about 3 weeks ago or so, maybe a little more than that. It's crazy to see like a skyline or the skyline extending over the east side of downtown like that straight ahead. That's St. James Cathedral in kind of the center of the shot there. Then a lot of tall towers around Jarvis and Dundas just to the right of it. Jelly Bean says pink umbrellas. How about pink cement trucks? Look at that. Let's look up Lower Jarvis. Anthony dropping the name. You can see sugar actually like being loaded onto the thing or loaded off of it. That would make more sense. That big scoop.
I think it's just from
We're gonna sit for a second. Oh, but they're blasting music, quite unfortunately, from that place behind me. We're getting into the land of more desirable seats over here.
you know, when you're this high, you know, that's pretty tall.
I'm just gonna sit for a sec. Oh, that feels nice. All right, so I might still hit a cafe on this stream, but I have a cold drink in my backpack, so we're gonna get that out. $358 viewers. Thank you guys. It won't be too long, but cheers as we go for a green bubbly. Third channel, Johnny Sits. Thank you guys. Marge says we can plane watch. Yes, this is the official bubbly break of the live stream. We'll be up and moving in a minute or so. Well, apparently that's a live band going on somewhere behind me. All right, Shivlin, have a good day. Clayton says, take your time, enjoy your drink. It's hot outside, yeah. But I get kind of restless sometimes. And I've got that hammock on my balcony waiting for me. I'm gonna pick up a lunch on the way home and eat it outside on my balcony. And I'm gonna jump into my hammock after this. Let's get ready. Should I jump in? This little barrier is all that's saving me from going in. We are up. Redcoat Phillips says, how many steps? Let's see. We are today at a measly 6,800. I mean, the day is young, but we're an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. I definitely take things a bit in the streams. These pigeons just chilling. Lisa says nothing can save me if I jump. Well, there's some construction people over there. You could probably swim over there. Jeanette, $7 for your lunch stipend. Oh man, what a view this is. I'm gonna put the camera down for a sec and maybe get a new thumbnail here. Thank you, Jeanette, for the $7. I don't know what I'm gonna get for lunch, but I'll be sure that it's something good. Let's grab a picture for Instagram while we're at it. Those pictures weren't very good. Let's get moving. Hopefully I missed nothing in the chat. Emoj, thanks for your support. Maybe I did miss something. Can you describe the dating scene in Toronto nowadays? $2, Emoj. That's a very difficult question for me to answer since I don't really know a damn thing about it. I would say it's probably as dry and depressing as every other city. Maybe get yourself on the apps, as they say. I've heard from a friend that if you seek quality and not a dweeb, get Hinge. Don't do like Tinder or Bumble. That's just a revolving door of leftovers. Those are his words. I wouldn't know about that. I don't really know. I tried to answer. Thanks for the $2. Ooh, doggy standoff. They're both poodles of some sort, if I were to guess. Marge says we need more like button hits. Lisa says leftovers each. Not my words. Not my words. Although I guess you have no way of verifying that. There's a patio. It's called Irene. So this is the Waterfront Promenade. Thank you, Ryan. Johnny's close to getting that silver play button. Not that close. Trevor P prefers Thanksgiving leftovers. This guy's having an animated conversation by himself. And hello from Greece. Yeah, this is where the George Brown Waterfront campus is. And we're near the foot of Lower Sherbourne Street. Things you will never catch me doing. For a million, Alex. Whatever the hell these people are doing. They've got fountains going. This splash pad up ahead here. So I've left the waterfront per se. I don't think I've ever correctly used per se in a sentence, and I still don't think I have. George Howard says, hello, greetings from Chicago. Hello, George. So this is the foot of Sherburne Street. But I think what I'll do is I'll walk over and we'll head up Jarvis. I'm gonna make my way up. And away from the waterfront. So I barely made it to East Bayfront. I put East Bayfront in the title of the stream. The Quayside project is taking place just over there. So this is walking west on Queens Quay East. Over a temporary sidewalk that would normally be the multi-use trail. I am not a fan of multi-use trails. I think they are quite stupido. They should be bike paths. Yeah, a new CIBC has opened up here. George Howard, $4.99. Johnny, here's a little something. Thank you, George Howard. Hey, the Lazy Barista is brewing soon. If they're open now, I'd pop in and grab a nice coffee. Thank you, George Howard, for your support. Honk, honk. What bus is this? I'll let this bus go. Hello, Dominic. The 65. Some guy just jumped out of the corner there and tried to get me to donate to something. There's a tactic that'll never work. So we are back to this spot. Looks like I just missed the light cycle. Oh well, we'll catch the next one. So we're gonna be heading north up Jarvis here. Frosty Forrest was so disappointed he didn't bump into me or Ken while you're here. I just bumped into a viewer from Arizona. Clark Kent says the worst was when strong guys were handing out chocolate bars. There's all kinds of scams like that. I think it's nothing like Europe, at least. Waiting for this light here. Here we go. Let's skedaddle away from the waterfront. Too much gray, not enough green, even though there's trees everywhere, would be my commentary for this stretch of sidewalk. As I walk by Artscape Daniels. So this is north up Lower Jarvis, north of Front Street. It just becomes Jarvis Street. Oh, there's a brew pub here, Fresh GLB. Oh, look at this. This is really nice. We're in the shade, there's some food and patios. University of Ontario, I do not know what the hell that is. University of Ontario Francais. There's a Pico, a fresh burrito, an Indian spot. This brew pub. Great Lakes Brewery is what GLB stands for, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't even know that was here. Unfortunately, I don't feel like dropping 50 bucks on a lunch. But if I did, that would have been a good spot. Nice view of the skyline. You'll have to visit that brew pub when you're in Toronto. Great Lakes Brewery is pretty good. They have a lot of funky art on their tall boys that you'll find in the LCBO. George's Chicken on Dundas and Spadina is the best in town. Just waiting for this light to change. Come on, light. Toronto always has this kind of disconnect between the waterfront and north of the rail corridor. You have Lakeshore Boulevard, the Gardner Expressway, and the rail corridor all kind of getting in the way of things, although the rail corridor isn't that wide. This far east. Speaking of which, there is a westbound GO train. Pedestrian beware, construction entrance ahead. Oh, look at this view. Not pedestrians beware. Pedestrian singular. They must have known I was coming along today when they made that sign. Hello, Dougie, and goodbye, Naughty, it seems. Lisa has a snap of that view. So the next street coming up is the Esplanade. I did not know there was a Pizza Hut coming up here on the right. Marge says so many good views today. It's been not a bad day in the view department. As I head north up Lower Jarvis. And we're at over 350 viewers. Thank you, everyone. We are at 92,488 subscribers, 12 short of 92.5. And 7,500 more to go. So this is the St. Lawrence Market here on the left. Oh, my connection signal just dropped a little bit through there. Oh, it is continuing to drop. Hopefully it picks up. Sorry guys for the waning connection. That must have just been a bad part of the city. For Bell, there's been more and more of those lately. And there we go, it's getting strong again. There's a look along the Esplanade. Robert says, what am I getting for lunch? I don't know. Yesterday on my way home, I stopped off and picked up some Burrito Boys. I'm probably gonna head up to Midtown and think about what to get for lunch on the way. Whatever gave you that idea, Clayton? Island Girl says I'm in her neighborhood. She lives 1 block from here. I'm in my old neighborhood. There's a city sightseeing double-decker bus. I'm gonna say the lighting today is fantastic. This would be a good day to make a walk-in video. There's the new St. Lawrence North Market building. St. Lawrence Market itself on the left. And this is west on Front Street East. If my stream were ending now, I would pop into the St. Lawrence Market and pick up a P-Mel bacon sandwich. There's Market Street. I don't know what's happening, guys, but the signal quality is starting to dip again. Normally, it is pretty good around these parts. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry guys for the lower quality than usual right now. Charlie Bean says they have sugar-free cookies. Here's your cell provider. I'm with Bell. It has been not great lately. But I switched from Rogers. Oh, I wish my home internet was with this company, Beanfield. I have to settle for Bell Fiber. Yeah, we are locked into a low bit rate signal right now. As we look at the Flatiron building. Charlie Bean says the stream is not low quality. It is lower than it was before. Robert says looks perfect, no buffering. I guess I'm the only bitrate nitpicker. But normally my bitrate is 6,000 and it says we're at 2782 right now. Oh well. There we go, pedestrian signal. So if you know me and you know the city, you know where we are going to go right now. It should be obvious. But if you don't, hang on, and in a minute you'll see. But we are at Birksey Park. Love Park and Birksey Park in the same stream. The money shot is usually right over here. Sheena Roberts loves the dog fountain. Matthew says, beautiful day. Oh, unfortunately, paramedics are attending to someone right there. I'll keep the camera off of that. Hopefully that lady is okay. Cool. They're going to St. Mike's. Best of luck to her. So this is Wellington Street. Is it hot there? It's hotter now than it was at the start of the stream. It was 22 when I started this. Now my phone is saying it's 24. This patio's doing a good business. Sorry to hear Hero Harmony. And we are at Yonge Street. And I have no choice but to cross. Oh man, Yonge Street is busy today. So this is north. Hey, there's a subway up the west side of Yonge. And coming up is King and Yonge. And that's where we will find King Station, and that is where I will find my subway ride back home. So this has been a pretty fun stream. I started at King and Simcoe pretty much. Not too far west of here, and I went down into Love Park and then along the waterfront through Harbor Square Park and a few other parks. Swung by Sugar Beach. Then up Jarvis to Front, over to Yonge, to Birksea Park, to here at King and Yonge, all in an hour and 42. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Huge thanks to our mods for their good work and to our channel members and Patreon supporters. There's links to that down in the description if you wish to support what I do. And huge thanks to just everyone for watching, those who sent support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. But I am going to go down and take a train back to Midtown and think about what I want to have for lunch. So huge thanks, guys. And I will catch you on the next one. Yeah, I said that weird. All right, Marie Palmer. I don't know why you're saying sorry, but thanks for tuning in. Yoink.